So let me tell you about
Resident Evil 0.
Resident Evil 0 is an adorable little title in the Resident Evil franchise that acts as a prequel to the original game. Directed by Koji Oda, who surprisingly doesn't have a Wikipedia page, this game was released just 8 months after the Resident Evil remake, what most people consider a massive remastering of the original classic.
Resident Evil.
Utilizing the new engine created specifically for the GameCube version of Remake, Resident Evil 0 captures that classic survival horror aesthetic and atmosphere updated for current-gen hardware of the time. So it awkwardly begins with narration, essentially connecting the events of Resident Evil 2, 3, Code Veronica X, Survivor, and giving you the old, this is a prequel to the events of
Resident Evil.
Do you mean the remake? Or do you mean Resident Evil Director's Cut? Yes.
Damn!
Capcom has stated that the events of both the remakes of each title and the original game itself are canon. This timeline is referred to as the Prime Universe. I am interpreting this as there being no one-way events in this franchise happen. Think about it like Jill exploring the clock tower both happened and didn't happen simultaneously. More on this later. After the awkward introduction, we're brought into a scene wherein unsuspecting people are enjoying their ride on a luxury train, known as the Ecliptic Express. The train and its passengers are attacked by strange Leech creatures that then begin murdering indiscriminately. This guy up on the peak of a mountain is just singing opera the whole time shit goes down. You'll learn why this is truly hilarious soon. 2 hours later, STAR's Bravo team choppers in to investigate a string of murders, as narrated by Rebecca Chambers, the rookie of the group.
It began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued.
STARS stands for Special Tactics and Rescue Service, acting as a sort of SWAT team for Raccoon City. More on STARS and Raccoon City later. For now, let's focus on Bravo Team, led by Enrico Marini. Its members include Edward Dewey, Forrest Speyer, Richard Eichen, Kenneth J. Sullivan, and our star, Rebecca Chambers. The helicopter's engine blows and forces them to make an emergency landing. Bravo team begins to survey the area and come across a prisoner transport car overturned. The officers tasked with the delivery of a prisoner, dead. Officer Chambers finds documents detailing the prisoner in transport as being one Billy Cohen. The team assumes Cohen to be dangerous and immediately split up to locate him.
Let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless.
Rebecca finds the train from the opening scene and Resident Evil 0 begins proper.
This is Officer Chambers from STAR's Bravo team. Please identify yourself.
Rebecca discovers a small radio seemingly abandoned, and as she picks it up, she finds herself surrounded. Rebecca then runs into the dishonorably charged Lieutenant Cohen, who says STARS in a funny way.
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
I see. You're with STARS.
Wait, you're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know. Edward!
Edward then crashes through a window and warns Rebecca that there's danger in these woods.
Zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters.
She heads back through the cars and gets a radio transmission from Captain Marini.
Over.
He tells her Cohen has killed as many as 23 people and that she should keep her guard up while searching for him. She is then immediately surprised by him, and he suggests they team up.
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate? Listen, little girl.
Rebecca is skeptical and doesn't take his condescending tone
You
lightly.
expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
Billy sends Rebecca off to handle the situation herself, and she totally handles it without issue.
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Are you okay?
Not Sephiroth is seen singing again, and the train begins to move.
What's going on? Who's controlling the train?
We gotta cooperate with each other from now on. You got that?
But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
Billy and Rebecca agree to work together and then immediately split up. Billy fixes the wiring to the kitchen door and gets attacked by leeches. He finds himself locked in the server station, but also finds a key which he sends down to Rebecca. This leads Rebecca to the other side of the train, where she finds an ice pick that Billy could use to fix the doorknob. On her way back, she's met by Stinger, a giant scorpion, presumably the work of Umbrella experimenting with the T-virus on live scorpions. More on Umbrella and the T-virus later. After reuniting, the two further explore the train and find their way to the front. They spot two faceless soldiers in communication with someone. We, as the audience, are privy to who this person is, and we're introduced to two extremely important characters. We aren't given names, but veterans of the series will know them as Albert Wesker and William Birkin. More on them later.
10 minutes to... What happened?
Rebecca and Billy make their way into the locomotive, where they're able to engage the emergency brake on the train. However, they're too late, and the train derails in a tunnel.
I gotta stop this thing. Rebecca!
I'm here.
Are you alright? Hey, you managed to stop the train.
Yes, we managed.
After miraculously surviving, the duo find themselves in what appears to be a sprawling mansion, seemingly abandoned by all but the dead.
The Umbrella Research Center? The first general manager, Dr. James Marcus.
Who on earth are those people?
I'm unfamiliar with him.
Attention. This is Dr. Marcus. Please be silent as we reflect upon our company motto. Obedience breeds discipline. Discipline breeds unity. Unity breeds power. Power is life.
Who are you?
It was I who scattered the T-virus in the mansion.
This is James Marcus singing James Marcus's lullaby, which is how he controls the leeches. Marcus is a virologist and an original founder of the pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella.
Dr. Marcus?
He tells Wesker and Birkin that he's taking revenge on Umbrella for being murdered after
You helped them.
engaging in illegal experimentation on people, including children. But Chloe, I hear you type, if Marcus was murdered, how is he here now? Thank you for your comment, dear viewer. Now repeat after me. More on that later. Marcus takes credit for causing the T-virus leak at the Spencer Mansion. Yes, the Spencer Mansion from
Resident Evil.
not to be confused with the Spencer Estate from
Resident Evil 5.
and admits to attacking the Ecliptic Express. Rebecca and Billy explore an abandoned training facility, facing various creatures and solving brain-scratching puzzles. What I will be referring to as Leech Marcus from here on out seems to have shaken Scholar William and Practical Al.
I have already claimed this place for myself, which means you are trespassing. And I am very territorial.
Wesker confirms the conspiracy to murder Marcus for completely reasonable and mature reasons, then reveals, as he explains to Birkin, that if Leech Marcus brings to light the murder of Dr. Marcus and the subsequent cover-up, not only will their careers be at jeopardy, but also that of Dr. Spencer, one of the other original founders of Umbrella Pharmaceuticals.
The time has come at last.
Wesker decides it's time to let Umbrella Pharmaceuticals die and explains to Birkin his plans for obtaining combat data on the T-virus by luring stars to the Spencer Mansion.
Powerful G-virus.
Do as you wish. I will follow my initial plan and lure the STARS members into the mansion.
Fine. In the meantime, something must be done about that madman. As I
Birkin
recall,
explains that he's going to blow up the training facility to hopefully take out Leech Marcus, and around this time, said madman releases probably the most annoying enemy in all of Resident Evil. Rebecca falls through a cave-in, and Billy races to save her.
Hold on.
Rebecca! Hang on. I'll pull you up.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Just keeping my word. We promised to cooperate with each other. Remember?
Rebecca then asks if Billy really did murder 23 people. He explains that while he was serving as a Marine, he was ordered on a mission to intervene in a civil war in Africa and locate what was to be believed to be a guerrilla hideout.
There was no guerrilla hideout.
Most of his squad had perished due to various reasons before they were able to reach said hideout. When they did finally arrive, it was revealed that the squad were operating on faulty information, and that what they had found was a small village of innocent people. Billy's commander then orders the slaughter of the villagers in an attempt to not brand the mission a failure. It is unclear what Billy's actions were through his flashback, but it is apparent that he did not participate in the slaughter and likely tried to stop it.
Do it!
So did you execute those innocent people?
Forget about it. Doesn't matter anymore. That was then, this is now. Besides, you said you wouldn't judge me.
But it does matter.
Rebecca speculates that Billy didn't kill the transport guards like some of her squad initially concluded, and Billy explains to her that it doesn't matter, reminding her of his reality.
Marines and serve out my sentence, or keep on running for as long as I can. That's all.
They continue fighting through the facility, fighting all kinds of bullshit creatures. Eventually discovering Marcus's personal laboratory. After a few Resident Evil trademarked puzzles, Rebecca discovers an old photograph of Marcus, speculating that the Leech Marcus is either his son or grandson.
That guy must be Marcus's son. Or grandson.
They find a cable car and activate power to it, getting ambushed before being able to leave the lab. Billy falls off the cliff and Rebecca takes the cable car, which leads her to a familiar location. Rebecca activates the freight elevator to descend into the factory and runs into her captain, Enrico Marini.
Don't shoot!
Are you okay, Rebecca?
Where is everybody?
He tells Rebecca about the mansion Umbrella was using as a test bed for their experiments. Then, she tells him she needs to locate Billy.
Wait! I've got to find Billy.
Billy Cohen? You mean you found that criminal?
Enrico considers Billy a lost cause, but lets her search for him anyway.
You won't make it. Come on, let's go.
Sir, please. I need to find him. Don't worry, I'll catch up with you.
He heads off to have his subscription to Life revoked, but we'll get to that in the next video.
I never saw him again.
Rebecca heads to the elevator and is ambushed by the Proto-Tyrant, the first iteration of Umbrella's line of super soldiers. Like Enrico's fate, we'll discuss the Tyrant enemies in a bit more detail in my Everything That Happens in Resident Evil video.
Playtime is over. You and your friends no longer amuse me. Good riddance. Now nothing will stop me from getting my revenge.
Rebecca finds Billy just in time to see him get swept away by something lurking in the water.
Billy!
She rushes down into the depths of the treatment plant to find Billy surrounded by the skeletons in Umbrella's closet. Luckily, he's mostly
Where
unscathed.
am I?
What could have done this?
They must have been used as test subjects in Marcus's research.
Billy?
After more Resident Evil hijinks in the treatment plant, including the return of the Proto-Tyrant, and the disposing of other Umbrella BOW prototypes, Billy and Rebecca finally come face to face with Leech Marcus.
Welcome, young one. So glad you have joined the party.
Leech Marcus spills the deets on exactly how they came to be, explaining to the two that Dr. Marcus was murdered by Practical Al and Birkin for his less than tasteful research.
10 years ago, Spencer had me assassinated.
Oh, time to die, Doctor.
I will take over your research.
Wesker, Birkin.
His body was disposed of into the treatment plant to cover up his death, and there, the Queen Leech was able to find its way into his body and subsequently revitalize his cellular growth. This being possible due to Dr. Marcus's research of the progenitor virus on leeches. We'll learn more about the progenitor virus and the tyrant virus it spawned in a later video. For now, just understand that Leech Marcus is the result of Marcus's corpse being revitalized by his pet leech colony. Whether or not it's truly Marcus himself, or just the Leech Queen having absorbed his memories, is left up to us to decide. The two defeat the Queen Leech and head up the Akira elevator to make their escape. The Queen Leech, however, hell-bent on revenge, chases after them.
What?
It's the Queen!
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Who activated the self-destruct system?
Shit!
The self-destruct system has been activated. Personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
After a lengthy fight, they discover that the Leech colony is in fact weak to direct sunlight.
Billy, can't handle sunlight. We need to open the windows.
Follow me!
Billy!
They open the roof of the warehouse, stunning and weakening it. Billy delivers this lovely line.
Hey, Queenie! Feast on this!
and Leech Marcus is no more. Albert Wesker makes good on his promise to blow up the training facility, further burying the events that transpired here. Rebecca and Billy manage to make it out just in time, finding themselves on a hill overlooking the Spencer mansion.
I guess it's time to say goodbye. Officially, Lieutenant Billy Cohen is dead.
Yeah, I'm just a zombie now. Thank you, Rebecca.
Billy Cohen is declared dead, and the two say their goodbyes, marking the end of Resident Evil 0. Things I discussed in this video that I promised to get more into at a later date, like Albert Wesker, William Birkin, the founding of Umbrella, and their research into the T-Virus are all subjects I will be discussing in future installments of everything that happens in Resident Evil. If I followed up a point with, and I quote, "more on this later," and did not touch on it again in this video, you can be sure I'll touch on it in a future installment. So be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified when my next video releases. Thank you all so much for watching to this point in the video. I'm Chloe Cruz, and as always, I love ya, and I'll see you in the next one.